Mario, you could join one group. No matter dead or alive again.
Join one group?
Join one group for 1 week. What group you joining?
It's a great question. Group.
Don't say the 5 heartbeats because they don't exist.
Nah. Oh, they gotta exist?
Yeah, they gotta exist, nigga.
Oh, shit.
A real group.
Yeah, a real group. Right now, niggas don't got groups no more. What groups exist right now?
All right, just maybe you join your favorite artist. That's alive.
But a lot still.
All right, I'm gonna go with groups. Damn, that's kind of crazy. All right, I'm gonna say it's between Jagged Edge.
That was my first choice.
I'll say Jagged Edge, bro. Jagged Edge.
And who else? Who's the other choice?
And TGT.
That's Tank.
Yeah.
Genuine.
Yeah, and Tyrese.
Tyrese?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Not even on some like I feel like I could bring something different to the group.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
You know them niggas fighting and all that.
Niggas fight.
Niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
I know all 3 of them. They all crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, a lot of DMV shit. A couple West Coast niggas.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Jagged Edge though. I feel like that'd be some shit for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I would pick New Edition.
Okay.
But I would pick the 80s New Edition.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm gonna put on my troop suit.
For sure.
I'm gonna be ready for my prerogative.
Okay.
If Bobby asks, I'm okay.
Yeah, for sure. So you gonna stop drinking because you got the stamina to like. You gonna have to dance and all that shit.
I forgot that part.
Yeah, I know you can't drink.
Let me rewind my
you can't drink no more.
I'm gonna take a shot for that. I'm gonna take a shot for taking back my answer. Salute.
You gonna have to rewind it.
Salute. Yeah.
Jagged Edge just on some, salute. Jagged Edge just on some, crooning. They made classic music, records that will play at every wedding. Exactly. They still got
I drink a Jagged Edge all night. They could drink. No motherfuckers is drinking.
What was that Verzuz experience like with you, Omarion? Pandemic?
For me, it was great.
Yes,
it's a great experience for me, for sure. That shit was crazy, bro. It was dope. I mean, I feel like going into it, I already knew it was like you being on the block with the homies, talking shit and playing good music and singing. It's like karaoke.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you singing your own music. And I don't know what aspect of it. It was a lot going on.
So it's a pandemic, so of course there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
People are scared, and then here comes Verzuz. Entertainment.
Yeah.
Everybody's at home.
That's crazy you say a lot of people don't bring up the pandemic part, but it definitely was.
That's the big part.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was separate or y'all together?
No, we was together.
Oh, yeah, it was together. Okay.
Did you see it?
I did see it, but I don't remember it. That's what really wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was you against
Omarion. It was
truths.
me against Omarion and his whole army.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the part I forget. Okay, all right.
He had a whole army with him. It was crazy, bro. I didn't even know he had allies like that. But I didn't know, bro. Shout out to everybody. But at the end of the day, it's all it's all for the love of music. But I definitely didn't know he had allies.
Right.
So I had to it was like I had to take them all down one by one.
Right.
I'm a good sniper, nigga. Really in real life, I'm a good sniper. But it was cool, man. It was cool, man. It was a good night for R&B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a good night for R&B.
It was at one point, a person, was he kept saying, I'm gonna make R&B alive again. I'm gonna make R&B alive again.
R&B. Where else was he saying?
Huh?
What else were they saying?
That's what they saying. I'm bringing R&B back. It was basically, the guy. Yeah.
R&B alive again.
It's okay.
All right.
But did you ever heard that statement where people felt like at one point even Nas said it. Our forefront of one of our forefathers said hip hop is dead.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, facts.
And people had to refute him, and he embraced it, and he was like, okay, well maybe hip hop isn't dead. Maybe it lives in the South, or maybe it lives in London, or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it ever a time where people were saying that R&B is dead, and you took it personal?
I never took it personal.
Okay, but
Nah.
you heard the
Nah,
statement.
for sure.
Okay.
I only took it personal when they started trying to pay niggas less. That's when it was like, damn, like, okay, now I'm taking it personal. Now it's personal. You know, but like, nah, I think that this is what we do. You know, we're innovators, bro. We innovated hip hop, R&B. We're the innovators of this culture, bro. So it is our conversation.
Right.
It's almost like us, but we do it on the internet. But if we were all sitting at a conference talking about it, like, nigga, R&B's that, all right, well, nigga, you should have did, nigga, you the one that sing, you need to do, all right, well, you need to do. It's just like we are having this conversation out in the world, you know, for the world to get involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm glad that they have, because it's a reason why I feel like, you know, it's still here. It's because we continue to have the conversation and we continue to push the culture forward by having a conversation. But also, I think that the problem, I feel like, is the people that have control over what people experience. For example, love BT. Thank you. We love you, all of you. But sometimes the conglomerates or whoever's in control don't always make the best decisions as to how it's experienced, right? So I went to the BET Awards.
This past one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, I was just coming back from the UK and Europe on my tour for Glad You Came album. They hit us about, you know, doing the BET
Did you say Glad You
experience. Yeah, Glad You Came, my album that's out.
I took that wrong. My bad.
Oh, you good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm fucking with you.
But it's glad you came.
It's a double
For sure.
entendre.
1000%.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay.
For sure. We are, though. You know what I'm saying? We glad you came for the experience.
that's
We glad
fire.
you came, man. But it's like, they hit us to do the BET experience. I'm so happy, like grateful for all that. But when I didn't even know they were doing a 106 in Park situation.
Okay.
But the timeline of that, everybody that was on that, like, it was no reason why I should put a poem on the red carpet show, because that was the moment where you should have had a Mario performance in the actual show. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was some good, decent performance. But as far as what I do and what I represented during that time, it was missing from that set. And I feel like those are the moments where, you know, we got to represent R&B and represent our culture the right way, and we don't do it all the time.
Right.
And this is not even me. Like, I speak about myself in third person all the time, bro. I promise you that I'm so happy in my life.
Right.
Like, I'm really blessed, and I enjoy my life outside of just being an artist. But when it comes to respecting, like, what I've done as an artist, I feel like sometimes it's not respected in in those types of cases, right? And I feel like it would have helped R&B, because I am a true R&B artist. Like, I'm true to the culture, true to the game of R&B, true to the essence of R&B, and it wasn't represented that night. I feel like, in terms of male artists who, from that era, it was missing from the stage that night, on the main stage. Outside of, even though Jamie Foxx is first of all, Jamie Foxx is the GOAT. Like, you can't even.
Yeah.
But in that era, I mean, like, of my, you know what I'm saying, the artist that was out that time. Yeah.
But I think one of the things that I did see was this was one of the best BETs put together.
For sure.
Yeah.
1000%, bro.
Ever.
1000%. It was an incredible show.
Okay, yeah.
1000%.
All right.
Yeah.
Big up to Casanat, Drewski.
Bro, big up to the whole new regime of young artists. Like, it was. Can you try to make it seem like I'm down the whole show?
No, I'm not. I did not.
But I see you. I see the look on your face.
No, because you know why?
I see the look on your face.
No.
You try to nah.
You want me to be honest?
Hold up.
You want me to be
I don't know
honest?
where he's going.
You want me to be honest?
Yes.
I didn't see the whole award show. I seen clips of it.
Okay.
So I'm pointing out the
Incredible,
clips.
bro.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah, pointing out the clips that I saw.
Bro, I never go outside.
Yeah.
I went to these BET Awards. I knew how incredible it was going to be.
Right.
I'm specifically talking. You said we're talking about R&B, bro.
Right.
Talking specifically.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Stop, nigga.
No. I'm not media.
That nigga seem like a villain. No, bro.
Yeah, R&B niggas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
R&B niggas.
He's trying to. Nah, it was an incredible show, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was inspired. Like, super inspired by it. Super inspired.